All right, out here walking my dog, but that's not why you clicked on this video. You clicked on this video to find out what I'm trying to say because you have an idea as well, and you're seeing if my idea aligns with yours, or perhaps it's a new idea that I have that might be able to get your brain also moving in a way that is still towards the same direction, but in a different manner. All right, so we're talking about aliens, right? Aliens, are they real? How come we haven't seen them? Are we alone out here in this universe? And I think the simplest answer would be, man, it would almost be impossible that amongst the infinite stars, we're the only ones that are out here. So I think that's the simplest answer. If you're talking about just percentages and likelihood, I think you could say, like, there has to be something out there. We cannot be the only ones. But the secondary question to that is, if we are not the only ones, how come we haven't seen them? And here's something to think about. Like, between us and monkeys, chimps, gorillas, apes, and all that, like the intelligence capability, we're only like a percentage ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, in front of monkeys, apes, we're only a percentage ahead in intelligence capabilities. So there's that. We are still trying to figure out how to effectively get to the space without burning too many resources. And even that is becoming a daunting task. We're still in a position where we're thinking about global warming. We still haven't found a solution to get along with each other. More important than that, we still haven't found a solution to get everybody fed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still in a famine crisis where there's people out there going hungry. And until we fix that, like, we have no business trying to figure out what else is out there. And nor do the people out there care for how we do business, because we're not intelligent enough to solve those little problems that they might have otherwise have solved. Because here's this part. With the current technology that we have, and even if we find another way to gain more resources that exponentially, oh wow, that sounded crazy, that put us in a position to get up there into the stars quicker than we have, it would still take us like 70,000 years to get to the nearest place that mimics this current situation that we have here in this universe. 70,000. So yeah, we're not gonna find them. It's more like they probably found us. They're probably out there just observing, trying to think, are these monkeys are these monkeys gonna understand what we're trying to do for them? Or are they gonna do what humans do and think that they're a threat and just outright bomb them? Because that's what we do. That's what we do as humans. When we feel like there's a threat, we do everything we can to protect ourselves and neutralize the situation or the opposing individuals or problem. If there's anything out there that I would say that would convey the message that there's intelligent life out there and we've yet to have seen them, I really don't have any evidence, to be real with you. But it is a thought, the thought that they're probably out there, they're probably observing us. I find it also impossible that there's these things called UFOs, because if you are a species, whether you're walking on 2 feet or 4 feet, you came 70,000 odd years in time and distance to this planet. I find it hard to believe that you're gonna have a spaceship or a piece of equipment that emits some sort of light to announce to people that here I am with my circular circular vehicle or mode of transportation. Here I am. Come on now. These UFO sightings, the government has put out there that there's only 5 reasons. Now, I can't remember all the reasons, but there's only 5 reasons why these UFO sightings are actually out there. One of them is a natural phenomenon where gases get built up and they ultimately just blow up, they explode. From the distance that we're looking at, it just looks like nothing more than a light that is being emitted. Second one, we have a bunch of satellites, a bunch of rockets that are still up in space. Still up there, y'all. Still up there. That at times get hit. They still have fuel in them. As they make their way to our atmosphere, they ignite. And ultimately, they just blow up. So that's another reason why you might see like a thing that's lighting up. That's lighting up in the air. That's it, heating up. And then out of nowhere, you just see from or at different directions, light going in different directions. That's nothing more than the pieces of metal that have ignited. They're still on fire and they're shooting off in every which direction. Boom. There's 2 explanations. I can't remember the third or fourth, but the 5th one is other. The 5th one is other. We just can't explain it. Yeah, maybe it is a UFO, but I still find it hard to believe that the intelligent life form that is out there that have crossed the cosmos are still using lights, are still emitting gases as they travel. No, man. That is super false in theory. So if anything, right? If anything, the individuals that we are hoping we forever find, and I say forever because it's going to feel like forever, but to them it's nothing more than just a blink of an eye. The people that we are looking for are far more intelligent we are, and we're not, like, if the percentage is 1 between us and monkeys, the percentage difference between us and them as far as capacity to learn, apply, intelligence is probably like 30 or 50. Man, isn't that crazy to think? Now, if they're able to do that, they're probably able to harness all sorts of different resources to propel themselves from one side of the universe to the other. Because there's no way that they're using fossil fuel to get themselves from one place to another. And if they are using just pure electricity, that's not a possibility, because there's, like, on Earth, there's nothing that can store 70,000 years worth of chargeability. Even just a Tesla, after 10 years, the lithium in it start to degrade and ultimately just become toxic. Can't use it anymore. So there's a lot of stuff to think about when it comes to the intelligent life form that's out there, that they have figured out probably how to bend time and space. They're probably using a different type of resource to get them from one place to another. But ultimately, they're definitely bending time and space to get to where we are, which to us, to them, is 70,000. But to them, to us, might be a year. So here we are on this floating rock, rotating around the sun, thinking there's aliens, let's go find them, when it is not the case. It's more like they probably already found us. They still don't want anything to do with us. They probably, just like with any intelligence out there, be it FBI, CIA, DEA, ICE, they probably have somebody here. So the aliens might look like us, and they're probably here somewhere, communicating back and forth between them and they, just observing, seeing when we'll get smart enough to stop building bombs, get smart enough to cure this hunger crisis that we're still in, get smart enough to stop enslaving our own people, get smart enough to where everybody has an equal opportunity for education. Because the more people that we get smart, the higher percentage we have of individuals that can ultimately evolve, and hopefully within another few thousand years we can have conversations with them up there. Anyways, that's the thought. So are there intelligent life forms? Look, man, if there are intelligent life forms, they're probably out there just observing us. Are there spaceships, UFOs? I find it hard to believe that spaceships are out there and getting caught up in our weak ass technology. So that's my ones and twos. Again, I hope I answered the question that you guys all had watching this, or gave you another idea about the subject. Anyway, signing off. If you like the material that we just talked about, look, I have a crazy mind. If you like, subscribe, you'll be catching up or getting wind of more theories and ideas. But like I said, if you like it, like and subscribe. Until the next conversation.